Hey y'all. Today we're gonna talk about the depression thing I was telling y'all about yesterday. Excuse me, I'm sitting low, like on this little cushion thing. So if y'all can't really see me, I can't do this much. It's okay. But first thing I would tell you, if you're dealing with depression, get your ass out the house and do something. Go find something to do because I'm telling you, you stay in the house longer, depression just gonna eat you up. Let's see. How do you know you're in depression? Well, you can tell because you just want to be alone. You want to be left alone. You don't want to do nothing. You want to stay in the house. Listen to all the sad music. You know, playlists is on like 100 with Drake or whoever you listen to. But that's really how you can tell. You just want to be left alone. Don't want to do nothing. Just always sad, find yourself crying. You know, certain little things like if you watch TV and you see like a little sex scene, you're like, oh, dang. You know, but it's probably not good for you, you know, if you going through depression. Not, you know, just deal with it, boo. Because if you go back, you're just gonna deal with it twice, and twice is harder anyway. But let me tell you about my experience of being in depression. Well, this is a little funny story, but okay. So, let me see. I can break this down without having to say people's names. Okay, so I was going through depression like last year when I had broke up with my ex, and they had started dating someone else or whatever, and I had found myself just sad and crying, and I was just like, this is like, who is this? Who is this person? Like, But my mama had seen me, and she was like, what's going on? I was just like, I just don't want to be bothered. She was like, what's going on? Is something going on at the school or something? And I was just like, no, you know, just kept lying to her, basically. Just sitting in my room, quiet, But what I had did that was like, I knew that it was turning me into a bad person, like depression in general, was my ex had someone new or whatever, right? So I had knew certain details. I was like, oh, okay. You know how you just like, you be getting the details on that person, like, oh, okay, I know what this person about to do. So that's what I was doing. And I was just like, okay, you know, I was stalking or whatever. But that was past me, yeah. But anyway, I was stalking or whatever, and I had found out the person had a job interview. So, of course, I was mad, and I was just like, you know what? I know what to do. So, meanwhile, the person, I don't think they did the interview yet. I think they did, yeah. They had did the interview or whatever, and I had found out the interview was done or whatever. So, I had called up there. Y'all don't do what I do. But I had called up there and I was like, yeah, such and such, not ready for the job. I was just saying so much negative stuff, and I was just like, you know what? Afterwards, I was like hurt because I was like, oh my goodness, this is not you. This is not you, girl. You don't be doing stuff like this. But I called up there and the person, they didn't get the job. And I still feel bad to this day. But I was just like, oh man. So y'all, if you in depression, don't be in depression. Cause you will find yourself doing crazy things. But love will do that too. You know, like it'll just have you doing crazy stuff, like shooting up somebody's house or something. I've never done that, but I'm just saying in general. But shooting up people's house, slashing tires and stuff like that. It's like, so I know, and it was like, it was not good for me. Depression was not good. So if y'all in depression, please, I will come to your house, pick y'all up. We can go somewhere. Like, for real, do not be in depression because it will have you doing crazy stuff. You don't want to be calling up nobody's job and telling them they unfit for the job. And yeah. So after that, I had to really pray God, like, God, please, like, this is not me. This is not me. Help me, because no. But I think I've never told a person, and I never told my ex that I did that either. which I think after this get out, it is what it is. But I don't care. But you know, I learned from it, and I was like, you know what, I'm never gonna do that. If I'm ever in a situation like that again, I gotta go to God, because no, the devil was getting to me. Like, he was just like, look, we about to end this person's whole career. And it was like, you know what, for what? For what? Over this other person when it's like 100 million? No. It's not worth it. But at the same time, I had found myself like just like, oh, it's just time. But no, really, seriously, I got out of depression just doing stuff, enjoying myself, enjoying people that I was around, just spending more time with family. And that's what I really did to get out. And I tell people all the time, I wouldn't wish depression on my worst enemy, because it'll have you doing crazy stuff, really crazy stuff. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't do nothing too crazy to end up in jail. So, just next time, if you ever do get in depression, or if you are in depression, seek help, seek family, seek whoever, because you know, you don't want that to be the last thing that people remember you by, depression, or even remember yourself by depression. You know, anything you will leave a good mark on anybody, and make sure that ex just be like, I need to go back to that. But no. But yeah, the next video I'm gonna be talking about is the bitter ex. Yeah. Well, I don't know why everything applies to me, but it does. But you know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because I want y'all to feel comfortable with telling me stuff, and you know, me helping y'all. But you know, I did fall in the category of the bitter ex too. It's sad, y'all. It's really sad, because like, dang, Yana, like, why are you falling in all these categories? But hey, yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you about my experience unless I went through it. So I don't want to be one of those people that be like, that never went through it, but just try to give them advice. Like, girl, you didn't even go through nothing. Like, hush, you over here living a happy life. But yeah, so I'm gonna share my experience so that everyone can feel like, hey, I know I'm not the crazy one. I know I was going through this. But yeah, next video is gonna be the bitter ex, and y'all gonna get a story about that too, because I was the bitter ex at one time, and sometimes I find myself that. Sometimes still, but it's never as what it was. Like, it was never like, you know how you just be like, dang, that's what you do, okay. But it don't never like how it used to hit me. Like, now it's just like, oh, good luck, good luck with each other, because look, I'm in my own little world now, just grinding. So, yeah, next video gonna be about the bitter ex, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that. But oh yeah, I want to also say, just because a lot of people know me as for one ex, don't mean I'm just talking about one ex. Like, I don't want this to be like a video or a channel to where it's dishing out one single ex that everybody knows me by, but just my experience, basically. Do what I didn't do, you know. Leave if you have to, you know. But yeah, so bitter ex video next. Yeah, I gotta change my name on here too, because it's gonna be dang, what me and Kaya come up with. We had came up with what's popping with Pompey, because Pompey is my last name, so it's gonna be a pretty little good ring to it too. So y'all just stay tuned for that. The channel and stuff gotta change. Until next time.